Pero sinubscribe kita. See the holes from the drilling and the blasting here. The drill bit left behind. It gets more rumbly or less rumbly. That's all totally normal. Anytime they turn on generators, you can really feel it. Now in the movie, they mentioned the pipes that they needed were too big to ship. 24 hours a day. They had shifts working, laying that concrete 7 days a week, every day of the year except 4th of July, down into the forms below. And just to give you an idea, that's basically like a cement truck in every bucket. At the height of construction, they needed to know that no matter what came barreling downriver, that the lake wouldn't get so full that it oaks for real. Now that summer, massive runoff coming down from the western Rockies, and it raised Lake Mead to about 7 feet from the top of the dam.
Wow.
The water flowed into the spillways that summer for 63 days straight. So, what would that flood have done if there wasn't a dam at all? Niagara Falls volume water for 2 months. Pretty crazy to think about. So that's why we're here. Number 1 job is flood control. Number 2 is managing that water. Number 3 is power. We own the power plant to sell that and offset the cost of the bill in the first place. And in fact, today, selling the power fully funds our operations. We are a self-sufficient federal facility. You don't hear that very often, do you? All right, guys, our next stop is the power plant. So let me get over to the front of the room and we'll be standing right here for questions. That is the original 150-ton paperweight. Still in use to this day. It's the longest continually operating paperweight. 2 guided stops on the tour to Virgin Tunnels Power. Hang on to your hats when you go up there because they will end up on the canyon floor. Do that now.
In at a petite 6.6 million tons. Behind the dam, you can see Lake Mead, the largest man-made reservoir in the United States, called the Tail Bay for tail race. But in reality, that's the Colorado River. This is where the water is drawn from hundreds of feet below the surface of the lake and spills through the canals, flowing on downstream. The water pools out of the turbines at an average temperature of 43 to 55 degrees. Welcome to the observation deck overlooking the world-famous Hoover Dam. From here, you get a spectacular panoramic view of Lake Mead, the dam, the Colorado River, and the bypass bridge. As you look over the railing, you will see the tallest concrete dam in the Western Hemisphere. Hoover Dam stands 726 feet. Concrete building with 6 floors. This is the middle house. There are 2 on each side of the canyon. Each building contains 2 90-inch jet gates. These gates allow us to run water around the turbines if necessary. Crane that is supported by the cables. This is the official crane.
Narulit.
It has been said that in the shadow of Hoover Dam, one feels that the Welcome to the observation deck overlooking the world-famous Hoover Dam. From here, you get a spectacular panoramic view of Lake Mead, the dam to New York City. The thickness at the roadway is a mere 45 feet. But as the dam expands towards the
getting a little further, you know, first they built that arch, you know, from the arch.
behind the dam,
So this is a new one then.
Huh?
This is like
the largest
Yeah, it was
it's not the original.
in the United
No, it
States.
was originally not here after 9/11 because they didn't want to.
It has a storage
Their fear
Oh,
of terrorist
okay.
attacks, and that kind of speeded that project up to get
Oh,
it
so that's the reason why we have that bridge, huh? All right.
done. Which
So the original
was-
is just through here.
you
Then
drove,
this
like
is
we,
the
what we came down and you worked your way back up each side.
yeah. So that's the original
The road,
road. Wow.
you know, which used to take forever to get
This is where
back
the
up
water
here.
is drawn from hundreds of feet below the surface
There's the
of
mermaid.
lake and spills through the turbine.
Now she's the model of the dam now.
Oh, Lake Mead and
That's what they put you over the side with, sitting on that.
Oh, the Boston's chair, yeah, high scalers for the Boston's chair.
Yeah, no safety.
This is the replica only.
Original pour, they just poured a little slab on the side.
Oh my god. So this is the concrete they'll do.
Yeah.
This is 1933 concrete.
Yes, it's good. Water's involved, right?
See, they blast the canyons.
Especially with the technology that they
Oh,
had.
yeah. Original use they use.
Yeah, they seal less than color, but yeah.
Pang reels ko nga to, sabihin ko, original they used to build Hoover Canyon. Hoover Dam. Mamayang gabi ako tatawag, mag-call off.
I mean, we're not a mine, we're building a dam, and they ended up winning in court. The six
Civil
companies.
operator, pinakamalaki.
But they did a couple of settlements, we kind of gate rate thing, and that helped reduce 96 official deaths due to
Powder
industrial
matches.
accidents. We had 16 deaths to heat alone, that's not in 96. And if you count, there were some, I mean, if you count like the heat, if you count.
Carpenters,
Yeah,
finisher,
and if you go to
cooks,
the real record,
jack tender, high scaler, jackhammerman,
the 96 is the official death.
nipper, mopper, powder
Some of the
monkey.
deaths already hot. They had temperature up to 140 degrees, which would be, what, let's see, around 60 Celsius, recorded in those tunnels when they were working.
Ewan, that's Is Hoover a president?
I was a news photographer before the country fell flat on its back, belly up. The press made an announcement that the governor was going to build the largest dam in the world.
Here's the president.
And then they drive over, dump the load, and then get back in the run, get filled up, do the same thing. So in less than 24 hours, they push the one on the first in the first one, and then it's the Nevada side. And then eventually it became the upper house of the to build the big dam. The upper coffer dam forced the water into, so what they did is they had two little different bridges going across. On one of the bridges,
Attention, the visitor center. The visitor center will be closing in 15 minutes. The visitors.
comes to see that base road is coffin. So they're sealing this area so they can build the dam. They removed up to 135 feet, which is in the neighborhood, which is called in the neighborhood of about almost 40 meters of silt and debris dug out. So they get and we can then it goes into the lake, then it goes into the lake.
Center will be closing in 10 minutes.
You have this pressure of the water, that pressure is gone.
Magnet produces. This is the power grid to California, Arizona, Phoenix, Tucson, New Mexico.
This would become a tiger dam on the lower Colorado River. In 1931, a group of major Western contractors joined together for this major construction effort. Around 20,000 people lost their sites and worked during the Great Depression. Around 20,000 people lost their sites and worked during the Great Depression.
Can you imagine how they built this? I can't imagine. How long?
Blasting it out of the rocks.
A lot of people died.
It's only 3 cars in here. I'll get another my cable in my bag.
Which I don't